Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's caught downfield. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm going to pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring them down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The pocket breaking down, bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up. To throw, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle, but first down.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Peterson. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to scramble. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game? Maybe going back and forth all game.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Throws a stiff arm.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Peterson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go on 4th down. Good enough for first down yardage.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Fighting them off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 35, USC 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Padrino. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. here comes the USC offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, A&M. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
USC 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. The offense recovers the fumble.
Oh, the kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Defense is coming after him. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Makes the grab. It's Peterson. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today. They're setting out to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early.
Looking to throw it deep. He's got it at the 15. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh center down to the offense. First down. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. How about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Stop right there. It's first and goal at the 5. The Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry.
Touchdown, SC. This passing game is still on fire. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter.
Texas A&M 57, USC 43.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Peterson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Jackson.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Tackled there by the defense. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Physical run earns the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Handoff heading left. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll feed the back again.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense cannot be stopped.
Texas A&M, number 29, in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
43.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. A handoff to the back. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all be? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Well, this is a third consecutive impressive performance. You can't be better than 3-0 to start the season. This team is a force to be reckoned with.
Well, we're continuing to see great things from this team. What we're learning is they've got all the pieces to make a run, but they've got to stay focused. They got to avoid the injury bug and continue to execute every week. And if they do that, we've got a real contender here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of